Hello everyone, my name is Jordan and today I want to start a brand new project using a digital kit that was made by Margareth from Sevenplaza. She, in the last few months, has been coming out with these amazing, beautiful digital kits. And I've really been wanting to do a project. I think this is one of the first ones she came out with. I mean, she's done digital kits in the past that were just like scans of vintage ephemera with maybe like minor editing to them, but this, I believe, is like the first real like digital art that she's like created, I think. So I'm really excited. I would really like to do a project with each of her kits that she's been coming out with lately, but we're gonna start with this one. It is Field Notes inspired. Lots of botanicals, very green and brown and neutrals, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited. I'm in love with all of her. She's got like a postal themed one. She's got like a sort of a grungy, manly type one. I think there's another one, but I'm just so excited. And she always comes out with like a freebie with it too. So, which I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I have the freebie, but I don't, it might be these last two. I think this might be the freebie and maybe these labels. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so they're very beautiful. I printed all of these out on cardstock, which if I had known what I was going to use them for at the time, I might not have done that, but yeah, so we're going to make some sort of Field Notes folio trifold type thing, and sort of the base for this trifold was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest, so I will link that in the description. So we're going to start off with the base. Alright, we are going to start with the base. We're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, and these are 8.5 by 11, but we're going to cut them down because I don't need it that big. We'll probably be using, so first we're going to create the center of our thing, like the back center, I guess. And we're most likely going to cover it up with like one of these background papers, so I need to make sure that it's big enough. So I just want to kind of see about how big they are. They're like 7.5, 7 3/4. Yeah, so maybe if we do like 8. So it needs to be 8 inches this way. So we just need to take off 1/2 inch. So alright, so this should be 8 inches, and then width, what do we want? Well, I think, hang on a second, about how thick are these? Well, I guess it depends on which one I'm going to use. Hang on a second. I was kind of thinking about using this one. So this is about 5 inches wide, so I think we want, yeah, the back center to be 5 inches, but then I need to create flaps, and I don't think, this whole sheet isn't going to be big enough, which is why we're using 2 pieces of cardboard. So 5, 6, I think 7. So the middle will be 5 inches, and then we'll have a 1-inch flap on each side, about. Let's just make it a hair bigger, just for the fun of it. Okay, so here is our first piece. And now we need to score it. Alright, so this is about 7 inches. So we're going to, that doesn't want to come out. That kind of hurts. Okay. 7 inches. So I need at the 1-inch mark, and we're going to make it just slightly bigger. And then we would have done it at the 6, but I'm going to do 6 in this first line just to give it a little bit more space in here. Okay, put that aside, and these are going to fold in. Okay, so this is the main portion, the back portion, I guess. And now we're going to put more flaps here, basically. This one actually might be like the perfect size, actually. How big is this? So what I want to do is there's going to be a flap here, and there's going to be another flap on this side, right? And then they'll fold closed, and we're going to cover it all with paper. But specifically on this side, I want to put some specimen slides, which I've already pre-put together. So I just want to make sure they'll fit. I wanted to put 3 of them here. Yeah, I think that's a good amount of space, actually. So I think we already have our first flap. We just need to figure out how big of a flap we need on this side. So I guess I probably didn't even need to cut this off, but that's okay. So this is gonna get glued on here, and then we need another piece of paper. So I need to cut this down to 8 inches. Wait. Right? I need to cut it this way. Now it's the appropriate length. Now I just need to decide how much of a flap I want. I think I want this one small, slightly smaller, this one. Smaller than this flap. How big is this flap? It is about 1, 2, 3, almost 4 inches. Almost 4 inches. So I want it a little bit small. Let's just try like 3 inches. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, let's see. So this is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. So I'll get glued on, and then let me fold it up. Well, I'm not sure. They'll overlap a little bit, which is what we want, basically. That's good. Okay, this will be good. This will be good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these on, or I'm going to ink all around the edges, along all of the seams, the folds, everything. I'm going to glue this on, and I'm probably going to round the outer corners of the flaps of these two. So once I do all that, I'll be right back. Alright, I've got everything inked and it's glued together, and this is what we got. Now obviously this is going to get covered with paper, so you won't even see the seam or whatever. But so now we got a little trifold. I'm not sure yet which way it's going to go, but I said earlier that I wanted this one to be my centerpiece, so we need to do that. We need to cut it out. There we go. Is that okay? We have quite a bit of space. Do we just leave it like that, or should we maybe try to like, I mean, I could move this up closer to the top and we could stamp something down here. Or Or maybe I could just go in with like some background stamping. Did end up quite a bit bigger than I had wanted it to, but that's okay. Well, we're gonna ink this. I inked this with Vintage Photo, by the way. And yeah, let's do a little bit of stamping. Alright, well, I got out Field Notes, of course, and as always, my big circle stamp fell away. So I don't care if we can't really see exactly what everything says. It's just get some stuff. And I almost want to go dark. Where is Pine Cone? Oops. Yeah. Let's get a number. Can you see this? You can see this. Oh boy. What else? Some more numbers. Get filed in there. I don't know if we'll see it, but I think we'll at least do this receipt. Go. Anything else? Got orders attended to day or night. Don't know. Still don't really understand how that is Field Notes. Orders? Orders for what? I have a hair in there. It's trapped under. It's fine. Okay. Anything else? You know, I'm just going to take this number again. And we'll put it up here. Oop. No. Okay. Oh, you can see, sort of. A little bit. And then let's take let's get the splatter stamp out from Tiny Toadstools. Just take this with Vintage Photo. I'm just gonna okay, let's, can you see this? Little splatters? Right, and then we're going to glue this on. So I think I'll just glue it a little closer to this edge since I didn't stamp anything over there. And I think I'm just going to use my Barely Art glue because glue stick tends to warp and I don't feel like dealing with that. go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to just take a quick second to clean up the stamps. Okay, now we need to find what we want to put here. So let's see here. Sort of full pages. I do have strippies, but I think these are too small. There is this, actually. We don't need... Hang on a sec. Let me cut it out, at least. Let me quick get the white off of it. See exactly what we're dealing with here. Alright, so if I do this, and then we cut off, let's see, where do we need to cut it off? Where's the seam? Right here? So this, we'll round the corners. Let me get some of this paper out of here. We'll round the corners to match there. This is a little bit longer. We could do more stamping along here, which I do still have this out. Yeah, let's just do more around the whole outside. I feel like I need to trim just a little bit off the top because it's just like a weird... Now what happens if I Okay, ink this real well. And then we'll glue this on. Yeah. we go. That looks good, because then we're going to have these on here, right? Yeah, it's going to look good. It's going to look nice. So I have to figure out what we're going to put in them. But let's just keep focusing on doing all of the backgrounds. So now we need this page over here. So let's grab our sheets again. And I do have these strippies, but are they too small? I do really like this one that says notes, but like I said, it's kind of skinny. Unless we do another strip behind it, I'm not sure. Otherwise, these are kind of like full pages, which we could cut up, but just see what we got. Could just do a section of this, that might be nice. Oh yeah, there's that, I like that. But maybe, oh, I feel like I want to save that for the front. That's like a very like title type, I don't know, just makes me think front cover. So I think what we'll do actually is a strip of this. I think that would be nice. So I kind of want to leave this red stripe on here. I don't know why, I like it. So could cut a little bit off though. Oh shoot. That's the only thing about these tiny strips. They're kind of hard to tear. Okay. Well, we're gonna go on the back and we're gonna wing it. Okay, we might have to get out the paper trimmer for this one. Okay, there, a little better. And then okay, cool. Ooh, and then maybe I'll do some stamping on this side since we didn't do any here, and then that'll kind of, I don't know, complete it or something. Is this? I have to cut off more than that. Go. We want to round these corners. It really doesn't like. It's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, what do we want to stamp? Alright, I'm getting out eccentric. I'm going to use this identification stub. It's nice skinny one. Oh, maybe I should finish. With the And then we're going to put this one, we'll put this up here because it already says identification down there. It's a nice skinny one. What else does the centric have? Now we'll just get like a number maybe. Maybe just this one right here. And then one more thing down here maybe. What do we want? I think I'm just going to put a strip of these numbers. We'll probably only see maybe like one side of them, but I feel like that'll be cool. There. Alright, once again we need to ink. There we go. There we go. Alright, we have the whole inside, or at least the background's done. So, we need to figure out the front. So what did I say? I said I really liked this. I feel like this, it's not tall enough, so we definitely need a background, and then maybe we'll cut this out and put it on, layer it on top. So we could do more of this like flowery ledger, just cover like the whole thing, and then we can put this on top of it. But then what do we want on the other side? Still have this, that's really pretty. So if we had sort of these peeking out, and yeah, let me kind of cut this out. Obviously there'll be more. Be this potentially in the background. Something like that, maybe? Could be cool. What else do we have? Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna do something like that. I'm gonna do this off camera. You've already seen me tear up lots of paper. So I'll come back to you once I have the rest of this paper glued down. Alright, we're back. I do have it cut out, but I wanted to do a few more stamping. So I already did the speckles. This is the page we're going to put here, and we are going to do a few more stamping on this one edge, and I already kind of have them planned out. Oops. Alright, and then we're going to glue this on. I was going to move it up a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, so there's that, and I did glue this one on, and here's this, but I was thinking I might want a tab here, and I don't know if it's going to go behind here or not. So let's just look at some of the pages and look for a tab. So we have various tag-like things that we could use for a tab. Like we could have just this sticking out. Let's see. We could just use like part of a label and stamp something on it. Ooh. We have some tags. I think I might like this one over here. Have that sticking out. It says Field Notes. Or there's this one. But I was also kind of thinking about using this inside one of the... But if we go low enough, maybe, let me just put a mark. If we cut above that line, where's my knife? Or not my knife, but quickly cut this out. So if I cut this right here, this could stick out like that. Do we like that though? I don't know. I was gonna say if I do it like this, it's only gonna stick out like a little bit, but I also have this one. Is this one the same size? It's not. It's actually a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out more. Okay, what about... I think I like this better. I don't think that I like that this is so cut off. I think I like that this is more of a complete thing. And then we'll have this tab to help open it. I also think I want to put an eyelet here because we'll probably get some sort of twine or ribbon or something to wrap around this to keep it closed. I think that's really cute. I also want to stamp something here. I don't know what yet, but something. So let's ink this guy. Let's glue this down. That's good, and then we're going to put this down as well. There we go. That's good. I want an eyelet. Where's the middle of this thing? This was about 8 inches. The middle would be right here. Let me get out this thing, my crocodile. There's still stuff stuck in there. I don't know what size eyelets mine are though. Well, I'll just start with the small hole, and if it's not big enough, then I'll come in with the larger hole. Well, one of these coppery ones, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger hole. Big hole. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Put this away. So this is what we got so far. What do we want to stamp here? Let's see, we got Field Notes. What am I? Could just be a number. Maybe like a big number? Or we could put collect. Just collect. So I think the whole thing would be too big. Yeah, let's do that. There. Perfect. What else does this thing need? Well, we do need our specimen slides. So like I said, I wanted these guys in here. So we need 3 specimens. So let's look at the kit again and see if we can find any specimens. That's potentially one. Oh, here we go. Could cut this guy out. Could also do a flower or something. Here's a butterfly or I don't know, something. I think we might stick with some of those moths or bugs or whatever they were. So, yes, I'm gonna cut them out, I think, glue them in here, maybe glue these to the page. We can stamp some, I should probably stamp something on here beforehand, huh? Just like some numbers. Just get Field Notes out again and we'll just, yeah, do some numbers. Ah, shoot. Not good. Not good. this number, which and then this number. Okay. So those have numbers on them. I don't know if I specified this, but these specimen slides were cut out with the Tim Holtz die set by Sizzix. It's 665930. Got the specimen slide. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut out probably some various bugs. We're gonna put them on here. I'm gonna glue this stuff down. Which side do I want them on? Originally I was going to do them on the inner side, but this is a little more plain, so we could do more stamping or something, but maybe more in the center. I don't know. I'm gonna be right back once I have these glued down and put together. Okay, I got these all glued down. I decided to glue them down on the left side instead of on the right, or the right side instead of the left side, just because there's like too much going on, because there was like plants and butterflies on this side, so I kind of wanted to cover them up because these are supposed to be the focal points, right? And then I just glued them down on 3 sides so that we could kind of just tuck some of these little pieces that I cut out in here. So they're like pockets. We're just gonna stick these in here. And I think that's it for that side. That's good enough. And then the next thing we're gonna do is, so I used the same die set with a specimen and I cut out a file folder. And I cut off the back half of it because we don't need it. And I want to create a pocket, but I need to ink it first. So there we go. And yeah, we're just going to glue this down. Like I said, this is going to be a pocket, so just glue this on 3 sides. Okay, and then let's see, what else did I cut out? I cut out, yes, a tag, so we could stick that in here. Once again, we're going to want to ink this. Oh, the sun is kind of casting a glare. Hopefully you guys can still see everything okay. This video is probably getting long, so I'm kind of trying to speed things up a little bit. So that's going to go in there. We might come back and stamp some things. Yeah. Because I also cut out some other little bits, some labels and things. They're kind of plain, so I want to do some stamping for sure. So I want to come back to this page and I want to put something on here. Maybe just do a label and we could stamp something on there. It'll peek out a little bit. So what do we want to stamp on it? Or we could do notes. Put notes down here. But is that too many labels next to each other? Oh, maybe this page doesn't need anything. Could stay. I do kind of like that. be fine putting one down here. But what do we want to stamp on it? Let's get out Field Notes. What can we put on here? There's not really much stamping on here. I don't know, let's just do like filed and then a number or something, right? Gotta be careful, I think there's still ink on those. Filed, and a number. There. We're gonna glue that on here. Yep. Have I inked this? I think I did ink this one in advance. There. Go. What else? What do we want to put on here? Like maybe some smaller numbers? Let's do just like these last few. There we go, perfect, perfect. And then let's also get corresponding. I just want the top though. Just one, well, no. I'll do the whole thing. Oh, perfect, it's perfect. Right on the lines and everything. How does that look? Beautiful. I feel like I want to put an eyelet in here. This tag definitely needs some bling. And then I need an eyelet. Let's see. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Awesome. Maybe we'll find a string or something. So that's cool. Part of me wants to put a big number here. What if, oh, is this too big? Let's go with this one. They're just slightly smaller. I don't think I've used this one, so at least not today, I mean. Yep, there we go. Cool. What else? I think this page over here needs a label or something. But what do we want to put on it? Do we have more skinny stuff? Can we fit like part of identification? Or identification at least? Go, and then we'll do, I don't know, what else? Little tiny numbers. Let's just do like this top number 74. still need to ink it. I'm smearing ink all over the place. It's okay. Still in frame. There we go. Can I cover that up somehow? Could put this on here. I'd have to like cut off the back of it. What if I put this on here? Where's my pencil? I'm gonna trace around it so I know where to cut. Is that gonna work? I mean, I think so, but do we like it? I don't know. I could just ink it and I don't know. I could just and then we'll just put a stamp on it. Now can I do the big 75? Yeah, we can. Oh no! Well, guess that's what we get for going too fast. Oh, it's actually because I didn't have any ink on the 7. Or on barely any of the 7. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let me find a string. I'm gonna wrap it around here. Maybe I'll put a little something in here. I think we're gonna call this good for now. I could probably add a lot more, but I'm running out of time. This video is getting very long, so I'll be right back once it's finished. Alright, here I just ended up going with some twine. I didn't want to do anything too flashy or something with like ribbon or anything, so I just stuck with twine. I do kind of wish I had some thicker twine. I should probably buy some, but this will be good enough. I just tied a bow, and this just wraps around. You have and then this folds open. This folds open. We have the specimen slides. These are little pockets. All 3 of them are. This is a pocket. Like I said, probably could have done a lot more stamping. Could have definitely put more smaller bits on here, but oh, I never did actually do anything with this, but that's fine. Well, here, let's real quick. We'll just cut some twine. Since this is so thin, I think we're gonna do it twice. And then just cut that a little shorter. Yeah. Cells. There we go. So yeah, this was a fun project. Pretty simple. We never actually did the back, but you know, there's tons of sheets. You just glue a sheet on. I still have tons left over. Absolutely adore this kit. Could do a whole nother project without printing off any more sheets. Like, it's awesome. Love Margareth's stuff. Can't wait to do more projects with her other digitals. Like, look at how much is left. Tons of labels, tons of stuff. Like, I could probably do 2 more projects with what's left over. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Love it though. Absolutely love it. Hope you guys loved it. and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!